Buongiorno, guys, or whenever you are watching this, and welcome back to Clannad. So, last episode was actually full of fun. Botan arrived at school, we did stuff for the drama club with Nagisa. I just realized, by the way, I'm always saying Nagisa now. Like in the beginning I was like formal with Furukawa-san, and now I'm on the path of bad guyish behavior like our protagonist Tomoya. Only that I'm even more informal and using her first name. Like I'm a bad person. Or I'm like behaving way too friendly towards her. Anyway, we passed through the school's entrance. I got to put on my hall slippers, then wait for Furukawa. She doesn't end up showing, so I go over to look at the shoe rack for her class. Furukawa is there, lost in looking at a scrap of paper she's holding. Oh, ho ho ho. This is actually an interesting turn. What is that? She quickly hides it behind her back. And now I'm really curious. And don't talk about this boy's poor feelings like that. Then show it to me. Why not? Whoops, sorry. That's fine with me. It's not like it'll cause you trouble if I read it, right? I'm glad she's honest about it. I see the sheet of white paper by her waist and snatch it away. I read it. Give up on the drama club. If you don't, you're not going to like what happens. Oh, come on! Was I the only one who expected like a love letter from a boy? You can't tease me like that, game. It's written entirely in characters drawn using a ruler. Huh? What is this? Someone is trying to threaten you here. If it is, it's one hell of a bad joke, wouldn't you say? I remember the face of the girl we met after school yesterday. She didn't look like the kind of person who would do something like this, but... I would rather think this is the guy from the student council. Yeah, it's probably the doing of one of her other club members. Sorry, I was interrupted here. So what was I about to say? Something about in dubio pro reo. Right, in dubio pro reo. That's a Latin saying, a famous one. I don't know if you use it in America or somewhere where you speak English, like England or Australia, I don't know. But basically it means, like, if you're not sure, you have to let the suspect go. Like, this is an ancient Roman law that hopefully applies in Japan, I don't know. But I guess it does. Well, yeah, but... Or if you put it in better words, maybe like someone is not guilty until he is proven guilty. That would be more fitting, but it's not really a literal translation. Furukawa starts to get an accusatory look, so I decide to cave in. Fine, I don't suspect anyone yet. But you should at least be careful, okay? You know, of your surroundings. Why? It says right here that you're not going to like what happens. I keep myself from saying the words. If I do, she'll accuse me again. So, what does that mean? Oh no, so what? Does that mean I need to be keeping an eye on her around the clock? I can't do that. It's nothing. Yeah, I guess so. Furukawa's body shakes unnaturally when she tries to start walking. Furukawa! I catch her in my arms from behind. She's warm and soft. The hair that brushes against my nose smells good.
がとうございます。ちょっとつまずいただけですから。大丈夫です。
Seems unlikely, but okay. I see. I let go of her. Ah, I really held her tight just now. I hope no one saw that. I turn around. Well, who is there? Of course, I mean, I didn't even need to see him. I knew it before that. Sunohara right there. How long have you been standing there? Of all the times for him to show up this early. Oh, okay then. Hold on, that never happened. I wasn't embracing her. I just helped her because she was about to fall over. There's a reason for that, you cretin. This. I hand him the scrap of paper. A split second later, I realized just how much of an idiot I am. I had let Kusunohara control how our entire exchange went. He was the last person I should have shown this to. No, actually, I think in this case he might be helpful. Why would... if someone also looks out for trouble or something towards Nagisa. I mean, okay, you can't really trust Sunohara, but still, 4 eyes see more than 2. Oh, okay, this is a good point, though. This is a good point. He's even more rowdy than Tomoya. He puts his hands together and starts popping his knuckles. Wait a minute. Come on, other knuckles! Yeah, okay, only my right hand is popping. But you know, sound effects, I do them professionally. If it's about popping knuckles. It's really a bad habit. Like, really a bad habit. I should stop that, actually. Furukawa starts to hear. Jesus. Sometimes I do shit and afterwards I realize how stupid it is. Like, I really hope she doesn't. We can't be sure, though. I mean, it's really not right to just assume, but it's a possibility. This is the first time I've heard Furukawa raise her voice like this. Sunohara doesn't seem to be the least bit affected by the fact, though. Yeah, but he doesn't know her as well. His goal has already changed in his mind. He's gone from wanting to earn the right to all-you-can-eat bread to wanting to crush the Coral Club. It would have just been a fun way to kill time for someone as hot-headed as Sunohara. Something he'd find much more interesting than bread. Cut it out, you goon. I wouldn't say neither of those. Like, I personally really believe this is coming from the douchebag in the student council, or at least something similar. But we can't really rule it out. Like, neither of these decisions represent my feelings. Let's have faith in humanity. On the other hand, if this will end badly for Furukawa-san, we're back to being polite. If this will end badly for her, I'm like royally pissed off. Like, I'm going to travel to Japan and kick the creator's ass. No. Yeah, I am. Three girls getting together to make a choral club wouldn't have the guts to do something like this.
逆に女の方がこんなことするんだよ。世界中の女がこの子みたいな性格だって思ってんじゃないだろうな。
That is true. In the world, and it would be covered in dangos.
誰もそんなこと言ってないです。
Oh yeah.
とにかくだ。あんたらがそう言うなら、僕はここから勝手にやらせてもらう。いいな。
ダメです。篠原さん、お願いします。やめてください。
Well, maybe we really prevented beating up three little girls there. Or maybe we brought Nagisa in big trouble.
幽霊？
Two students sitting in front of me are engrossed in an absurd gossip, reference books still in hand.
ああ、ここんとこよく目撃されてるらしいよ。例の女性との例。マジ？
It's a stupid conversation, but whether or not I want to hear it, I
そ
do.
の女性とを知ってるやつがいてさ、そいつが言うには絶対幽霊だって。マジかよ。ああ、その女性とはね、2年前に交通事故に遭ってるんだ。長いこと入院してたらしいんだけど、結局助からなかったんだって。事故に遭ったのがまだ入学して間もない頃だったらしくてさ、高校生活を満喫できないままで未練が残っちゃって、それで例になって遊びに来てるんだってさ。
So every ghost story
ちょ
ever.
っと悲しいお話だよね。
でもさ、その話をしてるやつってさ、同じ3年だろ？
あ
つうことはあれだよ。
あ、なんだよ。
俺たちの興味をさ、勉強からそらそうとしてんだよ。
The hell?
つまりさ、ライバルを減らそうとしてるんだって。
Jesus, you people have problems.
ああ、確かにそれもあり得る話だけど、
あんまり真に受けない方がいいって。
そうかもな。でもなんか噂が本物っぽいんだよな。テレビ局とか来てさ、大騒ぎになるかもよ。
なるわけないだろ。
What would Sunohara have done if he heard this story? He probably started spreading it. He would probably be excitedly tugging on my arm right about now, saying that we should go check it out. A childlike glow captured in his fascinated, manic eyes. I look at the empty seat next to me. Good thing he's not here. Where is he though? Of course there's no such things as ghosts. Next time class gets out, Sunohara calls me and Furukawa out to the hall.
犯人、わかったよ。
You seriously went out and investigated?
大丈夫だって。おとなしくやったから。
Oh, good.
で、犯人なんだけど、やっぱり合唱部の一人だった。杉坂って子で、それがまたおとなしそうな顔したやつなんだよ。
How did you figure it out?
そいつのクラスメイトが見てた。時間は昨日の放課後、遅くだ。3年の下駄箱なのに、何やってるんだろうって不思議に思ったってよ。下駄箱のクラスも覚えてた。B 組。
That nearly seems too specific already. Like maybe the classmate is like making a trap for Sugi Saka. What was her name again? Something with Sugi. Like maybe it's a trap. I don't know if we should believe that.
それで、そいつが合唱部の一人となったら、もう
Oh, sorry. You better not be making this stuff
本
up.
当だっての。見てたやつの名前も教えてやるよ。自分で聞いてこい。
It's fine.
まあそういうことだ。やっぱり女ってのはわからないね。な、わかったろ。自分の考えが甘かったってさ。
He asked the question directly to Furukawa, who was sitting there in silence. You just keep your mouth shut.
お前ね、誰のおかげで真相が分かったと思ってるんだよ。
I didn't care about figuring out the truth.
違います。
ん？何がだよ。
きっとすごく深いわけがあるんです。そうしないといけなかった深いわけが。
まだこの子は甘いこと言ってるよ。みんな汚い手段使って自分だけいい目見ようって頑張ってんだよ。 自分だけがルール守ってたらバカ見るよ。ほら言ってくれよ部長さん。どんな手を使ってでもいいから部を勝ち取ろうってさ。そうしたら望み通りの成果を上げてみせるよ。
絶対に言わないです。そんなことしたら真面目に頑張ってる子がかわいそうです。
それ自分だっての。
Go home, Sunohara.
どうしてさ、ここまで来たんだから一緒にやらせろよ。
I'm not kidding. Go home. You're pissing me off.
その子の方が正しいって言うのかよ。
Sunohara turns his back to us. Yeah, this is actually not an easy situation. This is not an easy situation.
いや、勝手にやってくれ。
He walks off down the hallway. I can't even bring myself to cover for him by telling Furukawa that he's not such a bad guy, despite how he acts sometimes.
篠原さんは悪い人ではないです。
What? It's not me, his old friend, who says the words, but Furukawa, who has only just met him.
演劇部のために頑張ってくれてます。
Actually, that's true.
なのに私、文句言ってばっかりで申し訳ないです。
No, he's just having fun by doing this.
そんなことないです。わざわざ下級生の子に会って話を聞いたりできないです。
Oh, he loves bullying younger people.
後でお礼言います。
How is she able to give him that much benefit of the doubt? Don't come close to Furukawa anymore.
なんでさ。
Your personalities clash way too much. You two live in different worlds.
いいじゃん、新鮮だよ。
Listen, Sunohara. You are a huge pain in the ass to that girl.
本人がそう言ってたの？
I wonder if he was bothering her. No. She even covered for him at the end just now.
言ってないんだろ。
He was no pain to her. In fact, she wanted to thank
そ
him.
れとも何？お気に入り？
It's not like that.
だったらいいじゃん。お前だってパン目当てなんだしさ。
Yeah, I guess. I can't take back what I said after everything that has happened. No, of course you can't put like a wrong to the right. Because only foolish people never change their minds, obviously. Only foolish people change their minds. Ooh. I'm like so zen right now. Completely zen. I can see the nirvana right in front of my eyes.
でもほんと、あまりに考え方が違ってて面白いよ。あんな子、普通は僕らなんかに寄ってこないからね。
Guys like us. That's right. Sunohara and I are supposed to be two of a kind. Cynical about everything. Always sneering. Always cold. That's how we have spent 2 years as high school students thus far. In that case, am I doing the same thing as Sunohara? Am I just having fun observing the strange new plaything I've discovered? No, you're not, and we all know it. 4th period ends and lunch break begins. You're still behaving stupid though.
あの子と一緒？
Yeah, I am.
例の人気のパン。
I'm going to eat cafeteria bread.
あの子も？
Yeah, we're both eating cafeteria bread.
なんだよ。
What are you gonna do?
学食のパンはさすがに食い飽きたからね。何かいいもの食ってくるよ。
You have that kind of money?
もちろんないけどね。
Sunohara keeps laughing as he leaves the room, as if to say that he doesn't need any to make things work out. Can't believe him. After that, I meet with Furukawa in the courtyard, as I always do.
篠原さんはお誘いしなかったんでしょうか。
He went off on his own when he heard that we were eating bread from the cafeteria. He says he's tired of it or something. He's probably just concerning people and pestering them for lunch money regardless. That's the kind of guy he is. All he cares about is what will make him happy. Once he gets bored, he stops
そ
caring.
うなんですか？
Yeah. We both sit down on the stone steps and begin eating our bread. I stare at Furukawa's face and profile with my mouth slightly agape, watching as as she gobbles up her bread. What is Furukawa to me? Is he really just a curiosity? Nothing more? How am I supposed to tell you your feelings? We just agreed that you're not me, so I can't decide for you. We're too far into this, aren't we? We're way too far into it. We are way too far into it to say she probably is. Also, I doubt this is how Tomoya really feels. No, that's not it. She was the one who calmed me down the time. The time I ran away from my old man too. She probably didn't mean to do it at all, but when I saw her smile, it brought me back to my senses. Even when I'm going through a tough time, it's like all she needs to do is smile and I'm fine. That's why, if you're just gonna be crying all alone otherwise, call me over. I told her that. That's right. Well, it hasn't been long since we first met, it really hasn't. I feel like we've really been helping each other out. Sticking up for one another. Done eating her bread, Furukawa looks in my direction. Our eyes meet. I wonder if she figured out I've been looking at her this whole time. What is it? I tried to act cool as I replied to her with a question of my own.
はい。一つだけ聞いていいですか？
Sure, as many as you want.
篠原さんのことですけど。
Sunohara.
はい。どうして部活動を嫌ってるんでしょうか？
Did he tell you that?
はい。初めてお会いした時に言ってました。部活動してる人たちが忌まわしいとか。
Oh yeah, I remember that.
それが岡崎さんと篠原さんが共通することだって。岡崎さんが部活動を嫌っていた理由は聞きました。でも篠原さんの理由はまだ知らないです。
It's just like he said. He and I are the same.
どういうことでしょうか？
He was in a club as a first year too. But he got in a fight with a student from another school and got suspended over it. He was eventually dropped from the varsity team. And he so just quit the club since there wasn't a place for him in it any longer.
そうだったんですか。ならやっぱり篠原さんにもいてほしいです。そんな気持ちよくわかりますから。みんなで一つの目標に向かって頑張る。それ
Oh, excuse me. Maybe you are right. I return to the classroom, and Sunohara shortly follows suit. What is with the emotional, music?
すげえ
Oh well.
腹いっぱい。今日は800円のうどん付きのカツ丼食ったんだぜ。午後からはよく寝られそうだよ。
Yeah, sweet dreams. After classes end, Furukawa starts rehearsing for the information session inside the club room. Oh, that is today? Oh no, it's just practice, okay. Both Sunohara and I sit on the floor, watching her practice.
こんなことしてる場合なのかね。説明会だってできないかもしれないのにさ。
I ignore him and continue to watch Furukawa in silence, as she earnestly tackles the challenge ahead of her. All the way until the sun begins to set in the west sky. Another night in Sunohara's room. Sunohara. He's nowhere to be found. Maybe he's in the bathroom? I settle down in my usual spot and begin reading magazines.
篠原
I hear a voice from the hallway. It's Misae-san's.
篠原いないの？
Who is Misae-san? Was she like... she was like, what do you call it again? The one who took care of the whole dorm. Yeah, I think I
電
remember.
話
He's not here! Her incessant yelling begins to drive me so crazy that I consider crawling under the kotatsu, or just plain throwing myself out the window.
妹さんから
I jump up to my feet. Little sister? He has a little sister? I never knew. Still, she's related to Sunohara, so she's probably awful. Of course, Sunohara has a somewhat feminine face himself, so I'm sure his little sister didn't turn out looking too bad. But when I think about Sunohara's personality...
お兄ちゃん私を
Oh, is that her being dragged off by the female rugby team? She'd probably be the kind of girl who's a certain way one minute, then totally different the next. Not just in attitude either, but appearance as well. And I bet when Sunohara talks to her...
よう妹久しぶりだな
Is he eating her? Oh no, it was the receiver, okay. Or something like that would happen. What a terrifying thought, those two monsters communicating with one another somewhere in secret. As I curl up into a little ball,
いるんじゃない
Misae-san opens the door without even asking first. She looks down at me. I'm Okazaki, not Sunohara.
親しいでしょ代わりに要件聞いてあげてよ
Yeah, I guess I'm as close as it can be. Why me?
なんか大事な用みたいなんだものあの兄にしては礼儀正しいちゃんとした子よ
Seriously?
だからほら
Yeah, I mean... I guess that is what every friend would do. So let's do it, why don't we? I stand up reluctantly. I wonder if she is a dating option. Like she has her own sprite. I don't know, possibly. I go into, on the other hand, like she takes care of the dorm, isn't she too old? I go into the hallway. On the other hand, if she's like 30 or something, and he graduates soon, so he's like around 18. I don't know. I go into the hallway and pick up the phone, which is still off the hook.
何
It seems as though I can greet her as I would anyone else. Hello.
お兄ちゃん
Yes, that's right. This is your brother speaking, the largest stain on your life. Please forget this horrible brother of yours.
何言ってるの
She brushes my comments aside.
あのねお兄ちゃんそっち行くよいい
There? Where are you talking about?
もちろんそこの寮だよ
Sorry, my little sister. I'm actually locked up right now. I slipped up and got myself arrested.
またそうやって逃げる
This is actually what he once said. Okay, that is a good one.
今度は本当に行くんだからねいつからが都合いい
The weekend. I answer her without
じ
thinking.
ゃあ今週の土曜日夕方に着くようにするねお土産は何がいい時間ないから早く行って
A dogu. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's the...
じゃ
Ah, god damn it. There was a help button somewhere, but I forgot where it is. Okay, wait, let us look up fastly. What dogu is. Dogu are small clay figures made in prehistoric Japan during the late Jomon period. 1400,000 or something to 400 before Christ. Some scholars theorize that dogu acted as effigies of people, manifesting some kind of sympathetic magic. For instance, it may have been believed that illness could be transferred into the dogu, then destroyed, clearing the illness or any other misfortune. Ah, okay. That could be useful. Especially for someone like Sunohara. All the bad out of him, into the little puppet and crush it. She hung up. What did I just say there at the end? It can't be anything important. Wait a minute, you said... A dogu. Yeah, you didn't say something important. I mean, you should warn Sunohara though. I walk back to the room.
よっ女にかけてたのか
Sunohara had returned. Hey, guess that would be half right.
半分女じゃあ残りの半分は何なんだよ
You know the answer.
ヒントくれヒント
A hint. Ka!
ますますわからないんだけど
Human, but not.
マジかよすんげえ知り合いがいいんだなお前
It was your little sister.
何が
The person I was just talking to on the phone.
って誰の妹か人じゃないんだよってケーって何なんだよ
Yeah, that is actually a good question. Yeah, it's just about stuff that is going on in his head. Should see a psychiatrist about it, I guess.
なんでお前が僕の妹と話してるんだよ。
That is also a good point.
で、ツッコミどころが多すぎるだろ。
I stop reading the magazine to lift my head, with an expression painted on my face that says, "Ah, why do you keep talking? Are you done?"
お前ね。
He grabs me by the base of my neck and flails me around. Let go of me, you idiot! Misai-san told me to get the phone for you.
向こうからかかってきたのか？
That's right.
なんて言ってた？
That she's coming to visit.
僕に聞けって言ってくれたよな。
Well, actually, Sunohara, I want you to stay calm when I tell you this.
なんだよ。
I pretended to be you and your sister believed me. And when I told her that this weekend was open, she said she would be here Saturday evening. It's your own fault, you know, not meeting her unless someone does something like this for you.
おせっかい焼きの友達っぽく振る舞うな。お前、妹のこと何も知らないだろう。
You're right about that. She's still firmly in the realm of fantasy to me.
お前の想像の域からは永遠に脱しねえよ。言っておくが普通の子だぞ。
Oh, really?
ああ、普通の女の子だ。ちょっと兄思いのな。
Oh, you don't tell me. So she's... okay. She's that kind of imoto, huh?
いいセリフでしょ。
So, what's wrong with your sister coming here?
あいつの目的はまずいんだよ。
She has a goal.
ああ、あいつは僕が元気かどうか確かめに来るんだよ。
What's wrong? You're doing so great, it's disgusting.
健康面はな。
って死ぬほど元気ってどんなだよ。
So, if she's not worried about your health, she's worried about
あ
your talents as an actor in showbiz.
違うよ。
Okay, what is it then?
精神面だよ。
あいつ、僕がさ、サッカーやってるのを応援しててくれたしさ、それに、バカでもサッカー上手けりゃ進学できるんだぞって、僕、威張ってたからさ。
Oh, so you realize that you're an idiot?
あるよ。放っておいてくださいよ。
だからさ、今の状況、すんげえ心配してんだ、あいつ。
But it seems like this situation isn't going on like since yesterday. So it's curious that she comes now, but I guess game convenience. You go home for New Year's and stuff to see her, don't
い
you?
や、今年は帰ってねえよ。それに僕、家だと見え張って、いろいろ言うからさ。だからあいつ、自分の目で僕の普段の姿を見て、
Oh, excuse me. So how old is your little sister?
唐突な質問ですよね。
Just answer me.
13。
Which would make her a second year junior high school student. Isn't she in school right now? How's she able to visit?
サボりかよ。
So, she's like her brother in that aspect at
鉄
least.
砲玉みたいなところはな。
Okay, like... The hell? Like, did the Japanese voice actor just not read out the whole text? Or do the English translator just translate whatever they want? Like, if he just said this sentence in 5 words or something, I'm willing to make a flip forwards and film it. Like, please don't make me fulfill and hold up my end of the bargain, you know, that could be very dangerous, and you actually don't want to see that. What does that make you? A cap
い
gun?
ちいち補足せんでください。
Anyway, what are you gonna do?
どうするも何も来るんだろ。
Don't ask me.
あんたが決めたんでしょ。
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
どうすりゃいいんだよ。
Just show her how well you're doing.
どうやってだよ。
How about I beat the living daylights out of you while you sit there and laugh?
それ病んでるよ。
Sounds fun though. Yeah. Okay then, how about I beat the living daylights out of you while you act like it's nothing and say, that won't work on me.
どうして僕が殴られまくる案しかないんだよ。
You're so picky, you know that.
そういう意味の元気じゃないって言ってるだろ。 つまり夢破れた僕が違う幸せを見つけているかって問題なんだよ。
Well, then it's pretty easy. You could actually tell her about the drama club. Something else to make you happy, eh? I stare at Sunohara's face. What kind of happiness is being visited upon this guy's life right now? There's nothing.
何がだよ。
Oh, I'm just saying there's no happiness in your life.
軽くすんげえきついこと言ってるんですけど。
Sunohara sighs deeply and scratches his head. Well, don't let yourself feel down. You reap what you sow, right?
お前のせいでしょ。
No, I'm talking about there being no happiness in your life.
軽くきついこと繰り返しているんですけど。
Sunohara's shoulders droop even lower. Well, I suppose I did sow some of these seeds. I really don't want to, but I'll make it work out somehow.
マジかってなんかその前のセリフが腑に落ちなかったけど。
Yeah, that's really not very comforting. Yeah, just leave it to me. Huh. So obviously his sister is 13, so she's not like a love interest, I guess. So what will she be then? Illusionary World 5. We place the final parts into the hat, the eyes. Now the junk doll is complete. Done. The girl lies down and stretches her tired limbs. I stay in place, facing the doll in anticipation for it to begin moving. It's a clumsy, misshapen figure, sure. Its arms are of a different length, and the bottom of its mouth is protruding. What a funny face. Nevertheless, it's a new friend, someone to be a companion with. So I'll just have to ignore the fact that it looks a little silly. I keep waiting. My new companion doesn't move though, even after waiting for a while. The girl sits up from the floor. She joins me in looking at the unmoving doll. Perhaps we need to do something special to make it start moving. I try to remember the first thing I did. That's right, I practiced walking. Since this is my friend, I feel as though I need to be the first one to teach it this. So, that is what I'll do. I walk a short distance away from it and clap my hands, just as she once did for me. It's a signal that even a newborn can understand. Come here. My hands make a dull thunk as I clap them together. The doll makes no attempt to stand. I continue to clap my hands together. Still, it shows no signs of engaging. Its head hangs low, almost as if dead. The girl is now looking at me as I clap my hands. I don't know how long she's been watching. Excuse me. She slides over on her knees, then hugs me with so much force that I almost fall over. So she can actually touch you now. And then she cries. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She repeats the words again and again. This is getting stranger and stranger, and the longer it goes on, the less I can make out of it.
おはようございます。
We'll see. I guess we'll see. Yeah, morning. Furukawa searches for a topic of conversation. Your voice sounds worn out, you know. In an attempt to give her a helping hand, I break the ice.
そうでしょうか。
Well, you did all of that practicing yesterday.
はい。たくさん練習しました。
I hope you get to start practicing plays instead of information sessions after this.
はい。
Sunohara still isn't around. He's probably late yet again. I get to my chair and begin to look out the window. I stay there doing the same thing even after classes start. Fourth period ends. Guess I'll go.
おっと、岡崎じゃん。
Did you just say Okazaki-chan? Is he always doing that? I didn't even realize yet. Just as I leave the classroom, I happen to run into Sunohara.
今から昼？
Don't follow me.
まあまあ、カバン置いてくるから待っててよ。僕も学食のパンにするからさ。
Sunohara enters the classroom. I walk up without waiting for him.
釣れないね。 待っててよっつったのに。
I just think he doesn't want to share Nagisa with you. I'm back to being informal again. I can't be consistent. It's just impossible for me, apparently. So Nohara ends up in the courtyard, having followed us there.
こんにちは、篠原さん。
Furukawa welcomes him with a smile.
お二人、昼飯は？
ごめんなさいです。今いただいたところです。
You're too slow.
学食すんげえ混んでたからね。じゃ、僕も食べるかな。
Sonohara plunges his hand inside the paper bag he's holding and pulls a piece of bread out.
座ってください。
Furukawa gets up as she says
詰
this.
めますね。
Yeah. After she gets my approval, she makes space by sitting back down closer to me.
悪いね。
Sonohara sits down next to Furukawa.
いただきます。
Just as he bites into his bread,
ん？
he looks toward the school building and stops chewing. Ahead of him is a female student by herself. A new visitor. She spots us, walks over, and stops directly in front of us.
私西名さんの友達で杉坂と言います。
Despite the rough starters pointed... Oh, what am I reading? What starters? Despite the rough stares pointed her way coming from me and Sonohara, she does her best to greet us calmly.
あ、てめえ。
Sonohara is the first to stand.
待ってください、篠原さん。
Well, she's obviously, if she's coming over, she's going to apologize. We all know that. Furukawa grabs his arm. Maybe Sonohara
こ
doesn't
こは
though.
私に任せてください。
うん。わかったよ。
It's kinda now like they are her bodyguards. It's kind of funny. Sugisaka. I remember Sonohara saying that name. The culprit behind the threatening letter. Furukawa probably knows that too.
私、3年の古川渚です。わざわざこんなところまで。西名さんのことを話したくて伺いました。聞いてくれますか？はい、もちろんです。ぜひ聞かせてください。このことはあんまり人に言ってほしくないんです。それ、はい、約束します。ここだけの話にします。
The girl looks at me next. Oh, sure. I won't tell anyone. He won't either. I give her my
あ
word.
りがとうございます。はじめに脅迫状を書いたことを謝ります。そうしないと合唱部を作ることができなくなると思ってすみませんでした。いえ、なんとも思ってないです。
Sonohara's fists are sitting on top of his knees, trembling.
話を続けてください。はい、西名さん、そのリエちゃんはすごく才能のある子なんです。それは音楽の才能です。小さい頃からずっとバイオリンを弾いていたんです。コンクールに何度も入賞して、ものすごく大きな会場でものすごくたくさんの人たちの前でも演奏してました。ものすごく堂々としていて、ものすごく綺麗で、ものすごくかっこよかったんです。たくさんの大人の人たちから将来を期待されてました。外国のハイスクールに通う予定でした。外国ではもっといい音楽の教育が受けられるからです。でもそれが決まる直前に
She looks down, her voice beginning to
リ
quiver.
エちゃん事故に遭って。
Didn't you write before her name was Eri-chan? It's not... I'm just saying. I don't want to hear this. This is going to turn
視
into
力が弱くなってしまったんです。
the same story as mine.
バイオリン弾けなくなって、外国のハイスクールにも行けなくなって、それでこの学校に来ました。私と一緒に。リエちゃんは事故の日以来すごく元気がなくて、私がどれだけ元気づけようとしてもダメで、私も悲しかったです。でもそんなある日、ものすごく素敵な出会いがありました。古文の高村先生です。高村先生は音楽の素晴らしさをもう一度リエちゃんに教えてくれたんです。
Really? He doesn't seem like that kind of guy, but okay.
楽器が弾けなくても音楽はできるんだって。そう言って高村先生は歌ってくれました。しわがれた声でも音程が曖昧でも、それでもとても心がこもった歌でした。その歌に心を打たれて、リエちゃんも歌い始めたんです。その姿は昔の元気なリエちゃんでした。そしてリエちゃんは たくさんの人に歌の素晴らしさを伝えたいと思いました。だからこの学校にない合唱部を作ることにしたんです。高村先生と一緒に。私も一緒です。
She wipes the tears that have begun to well in her eyes and smiles as she talks. And
お
then
願いします。リエちゃんの邪魔をしないでください。
she bows deeply. Furukawa is sitting there, still as can be.
古川、言うこと聞くな。
Sonohara starts to shout.
そんなハンデで人の同情を誘うようなやつなんて卑怯者だ。そんなハンデでいい気されたいなんて考えが甘すぎるんだよ。
When he says those words, I realize something. The three of us are alike. All three of us had no choice but to abandon something we wanted to do because of bad luck. All three of us were denied our modest little high school dreams. I understand that feeling. I hear Furukawa's voice in my head. Us three are closer than I thought. And none of us ever used that bad luck as a shield. Sonohara and I never tried to get back into a club and turned into the people we are now. And Furukawa struggling to start all over from scratch after she spent nearly a year fighting her illness before finally beating it. That's why Sonohara can't forgive someone trying to use something similar as a shield. I feel the same way.
そんなハンデで
Sonohara tosses the half-eaten piece of bread in his hand to the ground. It bounces and rolls toward the feet of the girl in front of us, Sugisaka. Despite all that, she just continues to look down at the ground, not so much as flinching.
そんなの私断れないです。私こそ許してほしいです。そんなこと知らずに自分のためだけに小村先生を演劇部の顧問にしようとしてたんですから。
You know, the one thing that makes no sense here is why didn't just the fucking teacher tell them? Like, if whatever her name was, I forgot again, like Rie-chan, let's say Rie-chan for now. If she has found enough people for her singing club, then I'll be their advisor. But if she didn't find anyone, I can be your advisor. And there would have been no problem at all. And I mean, this situation is really shitty. Like, on the one hand, like this time I'm really with everyone here. Like, I can see her friend telling them that. I can see Tomoya and Sonohara being angry for using this excuse, kinda. I mean, it's a tragic story, but in the end of the day, it's an excuse to make them feel bad. And I can see Nagisa not being able to say no to something like that. It's like all at the... Like, I really would have no idea what I would have done in this situation. Really, I would have no idea. I probably, to be honest, I know myself better. I would have probably been angry, kinda. But I guess I would have done the same thing as Nagisa. I'm not sure though if this is actually the right thing. Furukawa. There's nothing you could have done about that. You didn't know.
でも、もう知ってしまいました。諦めます。
Why?
私が頑張れば、仁科さんが夢を叶えられなくなります。私は諦めます。ありがとうございます。
This Sugisaka girl raises her head after thanking Furukawa. And then, she returns to the school building, with a clear expression on her face.
バカ野郎
Sonohara keeps screaming the words over and over, even after we can no longer see her. Furukawa picks up the piece of bread that's fallen on the ground and gives it back to him. Afterward, we head to the teacher's room and talk to Komura. Sonohara is already gone. He went off somewhere, still bubbling with rage. I just stand behind Furukawa and listen to her talk.
はい。そもそも演劇部を作りたいのは私一人でしたから。入部希望者もいません。
そうですか。今時 演劇なんて流行らないのですかな。
そうかもしれないです。でも私は演劇が好きです。
また機会もあるでしょう。
では高村先生、仁科さんと杉坂さん、そしてまだよろしくお願いします。
Having entrusted the future of the choral club to the elderly teacher, we leave the teacher's room. We don't bother going to the club room, instead heading to the courtyard, bags in hand. All we can do now is go home. Isn't there something else we can do? There has to be something.
もういいんです、岡崎さん。約束しましたから、杉坂さんと。だからもう演劇部は作らないです。
This is not right. This is not right. This is not right. Oh man. This went so shitty. This is so fucking unfair. This is more unfair than the fucker in the student council. You never promised her that. All you said is that you wouldn't get in the choral club's way. Yeah, right, let's make a drama club nevertheless.
岡崎さん、
What?
とても楽しかったです。
No, you have a lot of fun. Doing what?
一緒に頑張れてです。目的は達成されなかったですけど、もっと大切ないろいろなものを手に入れました。
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but it's not really over.
岡崎さんととても仲良しになれました。篠原さんとも仲良くなれました。こんな私でもです。こんな不器用で泣き虫な。
I guess you're right. But you know, Furukawa, you've become a lot stronger than you were. Compared to back when you were stuck worrying at the bottom of that hill. Even if you are awkward or a crybaby, you worked hard to get where you are now. You worked hard, even worrying about other people's problems like they were your own.
本当でしょうか？
Yeah, at least that's how I feel about it.
だったら嬉しいです。私は体は弱いですが、くじけないように強い子になろうと生きてきたんですから。
Tears suddenly start to drip from the sides of Furukawa's eyes.
嬉しいです。よかったです。
And then she looks down, puts both hands to her eyes, and starts crying. I place my head on her hand, not the other way around. Yeah, this is like the first time you can legit cry. Like, this is all so much not okay. I'm still for working for the drama club, but I guess that's over now. No, like, I'm not much of a hug people, you know, not even 2 weeks he had kind of guy. But this really calls for a hug. Well, maybe not like this. This seems a bit perverted and awkward. My body instinctively moves to embrace Furukawa from behind.
そんなことしないでほしいです。そうされると安心して泣いてしまいます。
You're already crying.
そうですけど、もっと泣いてしまいます。
That's fine. Something sad happened. So it is okay if you cry. Furukawa continues to cry for a while. Part of me wishes we could stay here like this forever. As I start feeling a need to protect her, I unconsciously place my hand on her head. But honestly, I always wanted to be closer to her like this as I consoled her. This tiny little person supported me, and I wanted to support her. I want her to feel at ease. Hey, Furukawa.
はい。
Once we wake up tomorrow, don't you think it would be fun if we were a couple? Me as your boyfriend and you as my girlfriend. I bet that will make our time at school a lot of fun. Don't you?
思わないです。きっ
Oh god, that's harsh.
と何をやっ
okay.
失敗する私に腹が立ちます。
Okay, I was like already worried a bit. It's something like that. Ooh. That's not true.
どうしてですか？
Because, oh my god, you only know her that well. Because I love you, Furukawa. I confess my feelings to her. So there's no way that something like that could happen.
本当でしょうか？
I'm sure it will be fun. No, I'll make it
そ
fun.
んな岡崎さんだけ頑張らないでください。私にも頑張らせてください。
Oh,
はい。
in that case, Furukawa, I'm gonna ask you something. And I want you to tell me yes. Furukawa. This is not marriage. Will you be my girlfriend? A few moments pass. She doesn't turn to look at me, nor does she not. But she does say something quietly. This was so quietly I didn't even hear it. Wow! 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 Wow, 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 wow. This was a great episode. And I'm not talking because it's my episode or something. I mean, like, this was from the VN. This was just great. Wow. Like, this was also, gotta say, like, this was the perfect time for the execution, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, went in for the kill at the exactly right time. Not like, and then with the kill, of course, I mean, like, I can't even collect my thoughts right now. Okay. She was down, obviously. There was a situation that was more or less out of her control. Like, she couldn't do anything about that. And apparently, without the teacher, they are giving up. They see no other option to make a drama club now. Which I personally don't see why, but I'll accept it for now. And, you know, this she actually hit her low. She hit her low. Her lowest point. And then, you know, this is the moment, you know, he actually put his feelings into words, you know? Like, this was well executed. This was well executed on a subjective and objective side, perspective. Wow. This was really touching. And this episode is probably going to be 50 minutes and something. So, you people who say I need to make longer episodes, I'm working on that. This time it wasn't my plan though. I just saw like, when we were 45 minutes in, it was in the middle of this thing and I thought, now I can't stop. Wow. This was really great. This was really great. Well done! Well done. I don't think I have anything to add anymore. So, thank you everybody for watching. Come back for the next episode. It will be interesting how they behave now. I guess in the beginning it will be a bit awkward. At least that would make sense. Anyway, I'll see you then. Bye bye.